Welcome everybody to JHF SmackDown New Year's Revolution, as it is the final episode of JHF SmackDown before the Royal Rumble, and tonight we have an absolutely stacked card. As tonight we will hear from Roman Reigns and the Bloodline as they are here live tonight, and also Gunther will take on Otis in his debut match before he challenges Braun Strowman at the Royal Rumble. And for the first time since winning the JHF Championship at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins returns. And we have a huge main event fatal four-way match to determine Roman Reigns' opponent for the Royal Rumble. And speaking of Roman Reigns, here he is. As last week, Jey Uso acknowledged Roman Reigns, and later on that night, Jimmy Uso made his debut. So I'm very curious to see what goes down here tonight. But right now, we have to acknowledge the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. And for the first time in 2024, Roman Reigns is here on JHF SmackDown. And he's accompanied by his special counsel, the wise man Paul Heyman, who is holding his Universal Championship. We will find out who he defends it against for the first time tonight. But Roman Reigns is here. As Roman Reigns has a sold-out crowd on their feet. And now tonight, we will find out what Roman Reigns has to say going into the Royal Rumble now. As Roman Reigns with the microphone, and oh, here comes the Usos. Jimmy and Jey, for the first time together, are here in JHF. I cannot wait for some of the matches these two are going to put together. And we got a little sneak peek last week as Jey Uso faced Bobby Lashley in a tables match. Jimmy made his debut and helped Jey win by brutally assaulting Lashley. We'll have to see what happens to Bobby, but tonight the Usos are here live, and Roman Reigns in the ring with them. What do the Usos and Roman Reigns have to say? As Jimmy and Jey getting this crowd fired up here tonight. As now the Usos and Roman Reigns here in the ring.
Acknowledge me!
Jimmy, welcome to the Bloodline. And tonight, the wise man has gotten you into a fatal four-way match to face me at the Royal Rumble. And Jey and Jimmy, both of you are entering the Royal Rumble match. And I need you to win. And Jimmy, I need you to also win tonight.
Well, there you have it. That's some big news right there, as both the Usos will enter the Royal Rumble match, and later on tonight, Jimmy is in a fatal four-way to determine Roman Reigns' challenger for the Royal Rumble. As here early on in this match, Otis has Gunther down, and I was going to the top rope, and oh my goodness, if he hits this, say goodbye to your title match, Gunther. And now Otis at the top rope. Oh, but Gunther pushes him, and Otis felt that one. He landed on the ropes. Now Gunther looking for a chop to Otis. Falling into him now. Gunther gets him a powerbomb to Otis. Gets him back up. Looking for a lariat clothesline to Otis. Cover. And Gunther wins his debut match. So now in the Royal Rumble, Gunther has some momentum as he challenges Braun Strowman for the Internal Championship. What a show it's been for so far here at the special New Year's Revolution edition of JHF SmackDown. And here comes the new JHF champion, Seth freaking Rollins. And for the first time since winning the JHF championship at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins is here. And I can't wait to hear what he has to say. And Seth Rollins, the visionary, the revolutionary, the JHF champion, Seth freaking Rollins is here. And very interestingly, almost 3 years ago to the day, Seth Rollins did exactly what he did at WrestleMania, cashed in Money in the Bank on Jeff Hardy to win the JHF Championship. As now tonight, Rollins is here for the first time since winning the championship. The crowd on their feet, singing his song. The title with Rollins. What does Rollins have to say? I did it again, baby. I cashed in my Money in the Bank contract and won the JHF Championship at WrestleMania. But since Jeff Hardy will be back for a while and no one else is brave enough to challenge me for this championship, I'm officially declaring for the 30-man Royal Rumble match. And there you have it. Seth Rollins is going to enter the 30-man Royal Rumble match as the champion. This is huge news. I cannot wait for the Royal Rumble match. And this is the Go Home Show. We are so close to the Royal Rumble. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our main event here on the special New Year's Revolution edition of JHF SmackDown. We have a huge fatal four-way match to determine Roman Reigns' next challenger. And here is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, who has only had 2 World Championship opportunities in his career, only one of them being for the Universal Championship. Obviously, he was unsuccessful. Now tonight, he looks to earn his 3rd, as he has to go through 3 other men, though, to get there. But he might be my favorite to win, as he's easily the biggest man in this match. But here comes Finn Balor, and here tonight, he is looking to earn his first ever World Championship opportunity, I believe. And he was the first ever Intercontinental Championship. Had a great rivalry with Kevin Owens last year. Now Finn Balor is looking to get his first ever World Championship opportunity. And tonight, he has to go through 3 other men to do it. And Finn Balor getting the crowd on their feet for this fatal 4-way match here tonight on JHF SmackDown. Sheamus looks on as both men of the ring now. Now here comes the hardcore champion, Kenny Omega. As I'm not even sure how this man even got into this match. As I mentioned, he's the hardcore champion, successfully defended the title last week against Austin Theory. Now tonight, he looks to earn a World Championship opportunity. And if he wins, then I guess he'll look to try to unify the Hardcore and Universal Championship. So that'll be very interesting to see if he does end up pulling that off. Now, Balor, Sheamus, Omega in the ring, and here comes the final member of this match. It's Jimmy Uso making his in-ring debut here tonight. And here's what I am very curious about. What if Jimmy Uso ends up winning? Because obviously Roman Reigns is the Universal Champion, and they're both members of the Bloodline, so, I mean, they clearly have some sort of plan, or else they would have had Jimmy Uso added to this match, because as we learned earlier tonight, Paul Heyman was the one who talked the GM into letting Jimmy Uso into this match, so clearly they have some sort of plan. We also found out that Jimmy and Jey Uso are both to be entering the 30-man Royal Rumble match. As Jimmy getting this crowd hyped up for this huge main event match, and the bell is rung. And Sheamus has Balor at the second rope, belly to back suplex. Oh my God, dumping him on his neck. And now Sheamus gets Balor up and a chop to Finn Balor. Now going for a bro kick, but Jimmy and a super kick and bro kick. A bit of an alliance there, but it's not going to last for long. As Jimmy with a right hand there. Now Sheamus went for a clothesline. Jimmy ducks. And now Jimmy Uso dumps Sheamus out of the ring. As now both men on the outside of the ring And now Jimmy Uso setting up Sheamus on my announcer's table. What the? And now Jimmy Uso heading up to the top rope. Oh my goodness. Jimmy Uso. Uso splash through the announcer's table. Oh my goodness. As Sheamus might be out. And my goodness. Amazing. Oh, V-Trigger. V-Trigger by Omega, who's back in this match, to Jimmy. And now getting Sheamus up. Kenny Omega looking for a one-winged angel to Sheamus into the pin. And Kenny Omega is challenging Roman Reigns. My goodness, what does this mean? Kenny Omega, the hardcore champion, is going to challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship as he celebrates. And thank you so much for joining us. Oh my God, Roman Reigns with a spear! A spear to Kenny Omega. Now Reigns holding up the championship. So at the Royal Rumble, it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Kenny Omega for the Universal Championship. We will see you at the Royal Rumble.